Hi everyone. In this post, I want to share with you a practical process that you can use to create whatever you want to create in your life, whether that's success, high performance, some sort of result, some sort of end goal that you've got, some sort of dream. What do you want to create? This is about creating. Some people call it manifesting. I call it creating, achieving. What is it that you want to achieve? What is it that you want to create? What is it that you want to manifest? There's a 5-step process that I use in my coaching that makes this pretty much foolproof if you do it and if you do it as a practice. It does take a bit of practice, but I'm going to share it with you today. It's 5 steps. First step, we have to make a true choice. What's a true choice? A true choice is doing something for the love of it, not because you're trying to get away from something or trying to prove something. It's doing it for the love of it because you just want it, because it would just be great to have it. The other way is an ineffective choice. Ineffective choices are, as I just said, you're trying to get away from something, you're trying to prove something. This was me before I learned this stuff. So you make a true choice, you create a goal, you create a vision, you attach to that vision. What we do in this first step is we actually step into that vision. Like, we get really clear about it. What is it that you want? Step into that. What I always do is we use mindfulness practice here. We close our eyes and we literally step into it. And I get people to feel into it. Like, visualizing is one thing. Visualizing your dreams is one way of, creating what you want to, come to you. But you've got to feel it. The key is in the emotion. You have to feel it. You have to feel those elevated emotions of what it is you want. So what you do is you close your eyes, you step into it. I kind of lead you through, this sensory feeling of what it would be like to actually have what it is that you truly desire. And we just kind of observe what's happening in the body energetically. In step 2, we have to create what we call is structural tension. We need to create 2 points of reality. One is where we want to get to, our desired reality, and the other is our current reality. Where are we now in relation to that? This creates a sort of structural tension that, if you stay aligned with your end result, will actually pull you towards that, will attract that to you. So step 2 is what is happening now, like what is actually happening in current reality compared to that vision. So where are you at now? Are you frustrated? Are you stuck? Just identify what is going on for you right now in relation to achieving this goal. It's about identifying what's sort of holding you back. And so I get you to step into that and get in touch with those emotions. So you close your eyes, you go into it, and it's basically like, okay, what's happening right now? I'll give you an example. For me today, I don't really want to do this video. You might know by now that doing these videos is not easy for me. But I have an Instagram coach who's making me do it. And so I just did this, I did this process, and that's how I'm actually doing this now. Otherwise, I might have procrastinated. I might have just gone, no, I'm not going to do it. Okay, so we just observe how that feels. So now we have 2 points of reality. We have a current reality and we have a desired reality. Step 3 is what I call emotional alignment. It's all about emotions. Manifesting, creating is all about emotions. All right, so what we do is we step back into the desired reality that we want to be in, our creation. What is it we want to create? Let's actually literally close your eyes, do it with me. Close your eyes, step into the thing you want to create. What is the vision? What do you want to be a year from now? Who do you want to be? What's happening? I'll really get you to jump into that and really feel what it feels like in the body. We're trying to teach our brain and our body what it feels like to have success, to win, to get results, to, be that person that you want to be. So just observe what's happening and basically just notice what you notice. Just get familiar with what that feels like. And I also do a little practice called anchoring, where when you're in this sort of state of elevated emotions, because you will feel, if you let yourself go into it, you will feel elevated emotion. You will feel great, and then we just dial that emotion up. We use a thing called anchoring, where we apply a physical stimulus using one hand over the other while we're in that visualization, while we're in that energy of the end result. We anchor this energy into us. Then we go to step 4. And step 4 is we need to unpack and neutralize the resistance. We need to find out what's in the way. Why can't you get from A to B? What is it that's in the way? What is it that's, you know, we all have these self-sabotage patterns, and we need to identify what they are. So what we do is we ask ourselves, what resistance does your current reality have to your desired reality? What reservations and fears do you have? What inner conflicts, what judgments do you have about yourself, about others, about the world? What emotions are present here? What stories are you telling yourself? And one really good way of kind of trying to get into this unconscious limiting belief structure, which is what this all is. What's in the way of you getting to where you want to go is generally a whole bunch of limiting beliefs that are mainly unconscious. So we need to unpack. So what I always get people to do is write, finish this sentence. I would love to have this thing that I want in the future, but. What's the but? Because the but is what's in the way. So I want this but. And just see what comes up. Writing it down is really good. And then we need to take, step 5 is we need to take aligned action. We need to take action. Nothing will change unless we take action, because we can have a vision, but unless we're going to actually create some sort of action towards that vision, then nothing is going to change. So what we do is we step back into the energy of the desired reality, which is a really nice part. So just do it with me. Close your eyes and think about the thing that you want, the vision that you want. Take some deep breaths and just step into that. Maybe go out a year from now, go out into the future. Who is this future self? What are they doing? What are they achieving? And really allow yourself, give yourself permission to be in this success, to be in this, to have what it is that you want to have. Like literally claim it, choose it. This is the power of choice. Choose it. And then what we're doing here, you can apply your anchor again in this, because basically when you apply that anchor, all this elevated emotion should just come straight back, and you can feel into it. It feels great. It's a high vibrational frequency, and that's the frequency we need to be in to attract the thing that we want to us. And we need to be able to stay in that when circumstances in our life aren't kind of going to plan. And so how we do that is we just stay focused on the end result. The power of focus. Focus on the end result. When things aren't going right, just go back to the end result. What is the end result I want? And when you're in that place, you ask yourself from the perspective of the end result, what is my next action step? What is my next obvious action step to get me from here to here? And that will be inspired inside. If you're asking from your future self, if you're asking from a higher perspective, this is your higher self. This is your higher consciousness. And if you're asking from that perspective, you're going to get an inspired answer. And when you get that answer, you just make sure you take that action. And if you do that and stay aligned with your end result and just stay focused on it and don't let yourself get pulled out of alignment, you will attract what it is that you want to you. Hope that helps. Just a nice little practical exercise that you can do to manifest or create what it is that you most desire in your life. See you next time.